Well, we're back with album number 2 from Czarface. Every hero needs a villain. What's going on, ladies and gents in Cyberland? Coming back to another album review from this classic duo or three-member squad of Czarface. Every hero needs a villain. So this album, when it came out, it wasn't like Czarface. It was just kind of low-key, like it was just released. I don't think it got a lot of promotion, because when I found out it was out, I was like, where the heck was the notification, you know? And I got it, listened to it, and already it was just picking up from where the last album left off. Just went right into it. Good songs, good layups, good dynamic. Music was on point. Had some honorable mentions, whereas the first album had Ghostface's when he had Method Man. Wasn't a track I didn't like. It did take a little longer to grow on me, but it's just it's like Czarface debut is like side A. Every hero needs a villain side B. Like perfect. Like if this had been this album is just as good as the first one, that I could say this could be a double album. Perfect. Wasn't anything that I felt was subpar from top to bottom. It was just a great album. Lyrics are on point, music's on point, and they're, for the most part, still got the elements of the 70s. I felt when you listen to songs like Lumberjack Match and Nightcrawler and stuff, you get that. And a couple other tracks too. But they haven't branched out to change too much yet. It's coming, but right now they're just kind of almost like these tracks were recorded, but they didn't put them out yet. They could have been on the first album. That's how I felt. They're very not similar. They just had the same vibe. My rating for the album is a 10 out of 10. Yes, sir. It's classic. I love it just as much as the first one. I don't even think it's better than the first. I don't think the first is better. I think they're just like literally on the same level. Nightcrawler is my favorite track. Then Sinister, you have Lumberjack Match, Spartacus, and then Good Villains go last for my top 5 tracks. I think the only thing that was disappointing about it was just it didn't get as much acknowledgement, I guess, maybe as the first album when they pushed it out. It was just almost felt like when you know we weren't notified it was coming, kind of thing. But then you could say, well, you weren't notified, but a lot of the fans knew it was coming. You know, it could have been that. Maybe that was just me. It's a great companion. If you haven't heard the first album and you listen to this, cool, perfect. Then go listen to the first one. That's how good it is. It's such a very well-crafted album, but it's also very, it just fits. You know, it's like side B, you know? And it had, again, the elements of the 70s, of that musical era. And then the whole thing, you know, Black Power, soul, and then the elements of comics, you know. And then kind of gives the vibes of what happened with the, you know, the whole 70s Marvel's characters, like when Black Panther came out and Luke Cage and Captain Marvel, the original Monica Rambeau Captain Marvel. You just have those elements, and then the changing of the X-Men too. Wolverine appears, Nightcrawler's coming in, and Storm and Colossus. You know, so many things were going on in the 70s, and you just had Stan Lee and Jack Kirby and a couple other artists like bringing in characters that didn't have to necessarily be the white complexion for the connection type of thing. They could be versatile, and yes, Shang-Chi I think came out during that time too. So the music kind of feels like it's kind of like that vibe from that time point, if you get what I'm saying. So, but yeah, great follow-up, love it. So, have a chance, check it out. Definitely check it out. Cue the music.
Give him a dose of pride.
No need to adjust your system. This song, call it Jack Herrer cause it hits strong. Fist pump, rebel on the set, make your bitch jump. Doubt me, get in line cause the list long. Scandalous type Nick song. Mellow in your face like the Knicks song. Dick long, gripped in the pits with my wits on. Blow quick, short wick on a lip bomb. Better strong, any record inspector on. I transform to a beast, call me Predacon. Upper echelon, Deco rep till he dead and gone. Was an ex-con, now I get my checks on. Now a nigga's alright like I'm never wrong. Headstrong, stepping through a present day Lebanon. Like Marvin, I get it on. Rebel gon' set it off in a jet set where the weather's warm. Florida, something.
Listen, I'm a visionary, killing this, I'm still in this. Hang with a gang that's feeling this, building this from the ground up. Turn the sound up, lounge around, let the beat pound like a Dillinger. The